Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today is a very happy and different kind of a day. As you all know that I have joined as an international patient counselor in a multi-specialty hospital in Mumbai. So when I joined on this post being a doctor, many people were very skeptical that how will I do. Many people rightfully so had their doubts on why am I joining this particular post when I have done MBA in admin and HR. Many people were saying, isn't it a downstep for you to join this particular post? But my idea behind joining this post is completely different. It has got nothing to do with money, it has got nothing to do with my education, it has got nothing to do with the degree that I have done after my MDS, that is PGDM HR and admin. It also has nothing to do with the marks that I have scored in my subject. It has something to do with my behavior and my nature. I genuinely like to help patients. I genuinely like to guide people. I genuinely like to convey the message clearly to individuals. When I am saying something, I will explain to you it in the complete detailed format. I am not the kind of a person who will give a mixed message to somebody. Whether I like the person or I dislike the person, whether I want to give him a positive reply or a negative reply. Of course, negative replies will not be that harsh, but I will make sure that the message given to a person is very clear. So, now why patient counseling? A lot of people are asking. First of all, patients when they come to hospital are very confused and they need a guide. So this is a guidance kind of a job. People think that you will have to carry patients files to certain doctors. Now when me being a doctor, if I am the middle chain between the patient and the doctor, how clearly can I convey the message from the patient, not necessarily the message related to patient's disease, but message related to different formalities that are associated with patient getting admitted in the hospital. So this is a job which lets me learn about medical administration at the lowest level, at the most hardcore level possible. What are the problems that patients face while getting admitted in the hospital? What are the problems that the counselor face while interacting with the patients with respect to money, with respect to the room in which the patient wants to stay, with respect to insurance formalities, with respect to deposit that you are paying in the hospital. So there is so much to learn at the ground level. Unless and until I learn that from a ground level, how am I going to become a operations guy? How am I going to become very good at patient welfare? That is what I intend to do in future after gaining experience of 1.5 years into counseling. I want to be the guy who can solve problem of patients right from the moment the patient steps foot in the hospital to the happy moment when the patient goes away from the hospital, by following medico legal rules, by following the corporate rules of the hospital. So there will be many instances in your life where people will laugh on you, or people will say that you don't deserve this is embarrassing, why are you doing this? As I told in my previous video, sometimes life forces you to do something and you have to find good out of it. So maybe this profile has come to me via destiny, with respect to my nature, with my respect to my behavior with the patients. I still remember when I was a PG student, my main aim was not to do more and more special cases. My main aim was that I have to guide the patient properly so that patient has zero complaints for the treatment that I am giving him, or for the radiological report that I am giving him, or for the reference or the guidance that I am giving him. One has to understand, when the patient nobody wants to go to the hospital first. The patient doesn't face all these problems with respect to formalities. It is the relatives of the patient who face the problems. So they are very anxious, they have a negative mindset, they are probably worried that in some cases their relative will survive or not. Some of them do have economic problems also. So they need a guiding, helping hand. People misread it or misjudge this role as a sales job or as a target based job. While joining, I very clearly mentioned to the HR, being an HR, I know how to speak to the management now, that for me this is a learning curve where I am going to learn about different operations. I am not worried about the target that the corporate team has set for my department. That is the lookout for the seniors. What I want to learn is hardcore operations from ground level. So when you make yourself clear in front of others that this is your aim and this is what you want to do or you intend to do in your life, I am saying there is nothing wrong in that. If somebody is getting offended by it, it is their problem. If somebody is jealous of you, it is their problem. Everybody's journey is completely different. Just because they are treating their job as a job doesn't mean that you do it. Just because they have had negative experiences by doing certain thing in life, that means you will go through it. You will have to create or experience by yourself in your journey. And I am pretty sure that within 1.5 years I will graduate to patient welfare role. I got a very good review from an international patient today who had visited our hospital from Bangladesh. So that is what I am good at. I am good at guiding people. I am good at discussing various things with people. I am good at making them comfortable in their own skin. I do not judge anybody. Those who are assholes according to me. So the morale or the idea of making this video was that there will be times when people will judge your decision, but you will have to do your own thing. You will have to flourish in your own career. I hope you have learned 10 to 20% from this video, and if you have, like, subscribe and share my channel. Do not support abusive YouTubers. Bye. Good night. Have a great day tomorrow.